What's going on? We're back again. We have the LS3 Swap 350Z behind me. To summarize a couple of our last videos, the big announcement was that the goal for this year is to get the car ready to go to Laguna Seca on August 27th. We're gonna pull it down from Seattle to California and hopefully it rips. So Laguna Seca has been a dream track of mine. Been playing it on video games since I was like 5 years old, so that's definitely a bucket list track to hit. The very last video was us finalizing and finishing up our custom 3-inch dual exhaust. So if you haven't seen that, I'll put that link in the corner. And then today, the car still has the braking oil. We have the driven BR40 braking oil still in the car. We're going to be switching over to driven HR5. It's a 10W40. Both recommended by the machine shop who machined the block for us. And so we're going to get that swapped out. We're going to get the car up to temperature. We're going to figure out what our hot idle oil pressure is so that we can order the proper oil accumulator valve. I'll go into more details about that later. And then we're going to get some clips of the car going down the street, try to get you some flybys so you can hear the exhaust. Last video might have been a little underwhelming, so see what we can do to get some good sound clips. I'm excited, I'm looking forward to it. Let's get to it. So my goal is not to bore you by showing you just an oil change, but do want to give you a little bit of info and keep you kind of up to date with the car. So I'll get down here, I can kind of show you what we got going on. So I take the oil cooler lines off. It was not previously filled, so there's no oil in it, but I do have the remote oil filter right here, and obviously you can see where it's draining out of the pan. So pretty easy little setup. You can get to the filter very easy, get to the drain plug very easy. So all in all, pretty happy with relocating the filter there. Seems to be working pretty well. So gonna get the oil changed and I'll be right back. Alright, so hopefully you can hear me. The car's running in the background. Got the car pretty close up to temp, but sprung a leak in the radiator. So let's go take a look at that. Not exactly sure why. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I have not had any problems with the radiator. But that is a problem. Take a look here. We got 41 pounds of pressure. We got coolant temp is 184. You got an oil temp sensor, which is at 125, so not up to temperature yet, but not sure I'm gonna run the car. I don't want to damage anything, and having a coolant leak is not a good thing. So let me get that figured out and I'll be right back. All right, so it's been no time for you at all, but it's been about 30 or 40 minutes for me. Just got back from Walmart. We were gonna go start the car, pull it back in the garage, and could not get enough cranking amperage out of the battery to get the car started. Got a new battery, gonna get it hooked up, and hopefully that's the problem. I did throw the tester on the old battery. It had like 9% reserve, so I'm fairly confident that's what it is. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Okay guys, it's a new day. This video did not turn out how I planned it. Wanted to get a sweet shot of the car ripping down the street, but that just didn't work out. So got the car back in the garage, pulled the radiator support off so I could see a little better, and there is a leak in the hole in the radiator, kind of up and in under the neck, the fill neck. So I'd always planned on upgrading the radiator. My biggest fear was getting down to California and having it be like 110 degrees or something crazy like that, and just not being able to cool the engine. That would just ruin the entire trip. So bit the bullet, just placed an order with Summit Racing for a new radiator. It's bigger, it's badder, it's different. So gonna need to fab up new mounts and run new lines, and we're gonna change the fill neck situation. So pretty excited for that, although didn't really want to do it right away. Wanted to get the car out and test it as it was, but you know, here we are. So should have all the parts and pieces this upcoming week, and hopefully next weekend we can get it in and start working on it, and I can kind of video it and show you what we come up with. So if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.